Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Denver first down. From the gun, Jackson. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Sanders is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is Davis. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down. Jackson. Forced to his right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5. Here's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson now. That's caught. It's Evans. Inside the 30. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Steelers 7. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Davis. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steeler 1st down.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. Jimmy G working from the gun here. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. Here's Garoppolo. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now Garoppolo.
Steelers.
Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Steelers
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Garoppolo. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
To throw, here's Garoppolo. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Garoppolo throwing on 4th down. That is caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. Woo!
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's caught left side by Ingram. It is 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson on the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now it's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
6 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
First down throw for Garoppolo. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Off the play fake. Here's Garoppolo. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, give to Davis. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now, it's Garoppolo. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
The Steelers first down. A gain of 14.
Jimmy to throw.
First down.
Man left side, that's Zacchaeus. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Broncos 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Garoppolo now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Jimmy G going to throw it here on first down. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
2-1.
Report! 13.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Flush to his right. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He keeps it to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by one here in the fourth quarter. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a second down throw for Garoppolo. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Davis. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs. Here's first and 10. Jackson. He'll step up and run. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Jackson. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first down. Jimmy G working from the gun here. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To throw is Garoppolo. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And the Steelers' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Garoppolo. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 47-yard line.
Jimmy G now on 2nd down. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Out wide, that's to Davis. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Pistol snap to Garoppolo. Quick throw here is complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Now Garoppolo. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Loss of 1.
Now, 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here we go. One final play. Quickly to the outside and complete. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
And he is in. The call works, and they're going to walk off a winner. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.